Good morning, my YouTube neighbors and my Avanti community. For those who don't know, my name is Lydia, aka Butterflydia. How did I get that name? Back in 1998, I was really going through a big transformation in my life, and it was self-imposed. I became Butterflydia. So people who know me, they love calling me that. So it's fun. It's a fun thing. But you know what? I'm here to transform on my live videos and showcase what's possible when you just do 10 minutes a day or 15 if you have time for of light health bouncing to open your lymphatic system. So I've been doing this for about, I want to say 80, let's see, what's 63 plus 24? That is, oh my God, 63, 64. Is that 87? Is that 87? Anyway, I have been doing this for 87 days. I haven't had coffee yet, guys. So I literally like wake up, put on a clothes, like an outfit, wake my dog up, turn on all the lights, get the camera in the tripod, put the tripod in place, go walk my dog, drink my water. Oh, I didn't even drink my pickle juice. Here, I was going to show y'all this morning how I decided that I'm working on my gut health. And so I decided that I needed more fermentation. Oh, that's tough. It's pickle juice. Oh, once it gets past the taste buds, it's fine. I am doing that. I've been doing that for about 5 days so far, just trying to get some fermentation in my gut in the morning. And then when I finish the pickle juice, because it's almost going to be out when I finish that bottle, then I'm going to just do apple cider vinegar like I used to. So anyway, I had that in my refrigerator and I decided to start drinking it. So this year I'm working on getting more movement in, and I'm about to jump on that trampoline, but I want to show y'all, I always find clothes in my closet that I haven't worn in years. And today I'm wearing a pair of pants that I haven't worn since 2015. And I have a funny story about these pants. So first, let me show you the pants, okay? Here, I'll put my water down. So these pants, me and my sister call my Melissa McCarthy pants. She is kind of an overweight comedian, but she's lost a lot of weight over the years, so I don't really call her an overweight comedian anymore. But back in the day when she was overweight, she was like this, and she's shorter like me. And these are pants that I would see her wearing. So these are like camo pants. And I just walked my dog, so I have these boots on. Let me take my boots off. My furry Ugg boots. Okay, so this is not a good. Oh, I've never done that before. Here is these pants. They have like little pockets and little strings here that dangle. They go to my ankle. They actually have zippers right here. The zippers were up. You can put the zippers down. But I haven't worn these pants since 2015. And so they're zipping up. And today, they're definitely wearable. Sometimes I'll put on an outfit and show y'all, and it's not even wearable. Like it doesn't zip, or, like they're too tight. And I'm just showcasing how we can check back in 10 days or 20 days or 30 days or 50 days and see how the outfit fits now. So these are the first time I've worn these pants on a video. Here's a funny story, but I'm going to tell you the story while I'm jumping so I can get after it, okay? So let me go ahead and get started with my jumping, and then I'll tell y'all a story about these pants. We had a rough night last night. Joy had to get up at like 2 in the morning in the rain. It was pouring rain. And she went out and she realized it was raining, and so she tried to come back in, but I knew she had to go potty. So in my pajamas, I picked her up and we both walked out in the rain, pouring rain, and I walked under this big oak tree in my backyard to just kind of shade a little bit of the rain on top of us. And I stood there with her under the tree in the rain and she did go to potty right away as soon as she put her feet down. So that was good. I knew she had to go, so I didn't want to bring her back inside. So we got soaked at like 2 a.m, and then we had to change clothes. I had to blow dry my hair because it was so wet. At 2 a.m, having a senior 16-year-old dog is not easy, anyone. So I'm going to change her dog food because I think this dog food I started to give her again started making her more incontinent. And when I changed her away from that dog food, she stopped peeing as much. So we're going to switch. Like after last night, that was not worth it to have that happen. So we're going to try to see if we can mitigate potty breaks in the middle of the night. So Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, Alexa, give me a second timer for 5 minutes. Alexa, give me a second timer for 5 minutes. Alexa, give me a second timer for 5 minutes. Second timer, 5 minutes. All right. Again, I've said this before, AI is not taking over the world. They can't snap to it fast enough, so we got a little time. Nothing to fear right now, okay? As they advance, that might be another story. All right, so I'm going to grab my weights. I've been, in the last like 4 or 5 days, I finally, after 80 days, I started incorporating some hand weights. These are 3 pounds. Okay, here's my story. So I live in Texas, and there's tons of smaller towns. I mean, there's more rural small towns in Texas than there are big cities, So my friend moved out to the country. All right, that's the 1-minute timer. Alexa, stop. If you wanted to only open up your lymphatic system and activate your lymphatic system, you've done it with your 1 minute, and you can get on with your day. That's how easy it is. All right, for those of you who are going for 5 more minutes, we'll continue on with story time. So my friend bought some property out in northeast Texas, like close to Louisiana, close to Arkansas. And it's near Tyler, Texas. And in 2015, it was the fall, and I went out there and I took these pants. I wore these pants in 2015. This is the last time I remember like wearing these pants to anything significant. And so we were going to a fall festival, in like a harvest festival kind of thing in the country, in a little town. I think it was Mineola. I'm not sure which little town we went to. It might have been further. I think it was a little further than Mineola because we drove for like 30 minutes. So here's the funny part of the story. This festival was a Sasquatch festival, like a Bigfoot festival, and it was a storytelling time of people telling their stories in a it wasn't an auditorium, it's like an outside atrium or something in a park, like a cabana thing, and there was probably 100 people in chairs listening to the Sasquatch story of this one man about how he saw it. And apparently, I think these people go around the country telling their Sasquatch stories and holding their Bigfoot festivals. And they had like a Bigfoot cutout, they had a board painted with the Bigfoot on it, like a 7-foot, 8-foot Bigfoot. And then you stuck your head in a hole for the photo to take the photo. I did that. They had like bats, and I don't know, it was just funny. I mean, I'm from the big city, so I'm not used to that kind of stuff. But that was fun, and apparently, these pants were totally appropriate for that environment. So If I was going to go look for Sasquatch, I could wear these pants because I blend in. These are camo and they're green, and I blend in with the forest. You know, Sasquatch wouldn't see me coming, and I could spot him or her, whatever. I don't know what pronouns Sasquatch uses. So anyway, that's my. Oh, whoa! Oh, hello. Okay. I'm gonna put the things down. That's the first. That's a first. That felt like a little jig. I need to. My legs are getting stiff. That's why I was tilting, because my calves are getting stiff. So for anyone who's just finding this channel for the first time, y'all, this is all I've done for 80 days. I just march. I do a health bounce. I turn this way, and I kick my knees up a little higher because I'm holding on to something. I don't have the bar for my rebounder. And I recommend that if you buy a rebounder, you get the bar, because the bodybuilder girls that I always talk about on I Jump Instead channel, they have a bar and they're fit and healthy bodybuilders. I think they're probably in their late 30s, maybe even early 40s. I don't know. But I want to interview them. I need to reach out to them today. I reached back out to this guy named Keith from Rebound, South Africa. Alexa, 5 more minutes. Okay, so for those of y'all who are just coming on this channel for the first time, the workout is halfway over. That's how fast it is. So that's the whole point of this whole experiment I'm doing, is how little exercise, making it efficient, and making sure you're getting a good ROI, return on your investment of time, on your exercise to build muscle, to build bone density, to create balance, to strengthen balance, to sustain balance. Maybe you already have balance and you just need to keep it. Because what we know and we talk about on this channel is, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And I know that firsthand. I lost a lot of things in my body for not using it. You know, I talked on one video one time, I can't sit Indian style. My knees hurt when I do that. So I need to start working and stretching those muscles and tendons so I can sit for longer periods of Indian style. So anyway, we were talking about just the festival, and you know, I don't know what I was. We're talking about turning and balance and not falling off the. Oh, I was talking about the bar. Make sure you get a bar, even if you think you don't need it. I think it helps you do other forms of exercise. It's not just stability. It doesn't mean, oh, you're old and you need a bar. It just creates an ability to do more intensive jumping. And so apparently the more you can jump and go against gravity, the more of a workout you get. So my rebounder is 20 years old, so I'm just a little gentle with it. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do next, if I'm going to get another one. So I'll take this time to let everyone know that this channel is not about me. It's about we, all of us. That's what this channel is. The intention of this channel is about creating motivation and inspiration and creating a community. Because, you know, I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but somebody in this group, I guarantee you, is probably your cup of tea. So come on in and meet us. We're having right now our 3rd Zoom motivation inspiration meetup. Sunday nights. I'm committed to Sunday nights. Right now I allow 2 hours of my time to host a gathering, and not everybody's going to come every time. People pop in when they can, and I'm just holding the space to meet everyone and have everybody feel welcome and have everybody feel like there's a place they can come and share their personal journey. Because what I found is that I have a friend and we both want to be healthy, but we don't have similar schedules. And so we don't get together and do things healthy. It's too hard. We live too far apart. We're a member of the same gym, but we don't even go there together. So I wanted to create an online community where we all kind of did our thing, but people all over the world can support each other, no matter if you have friends on your personal journey or not. I got lots of friends, but no one's doing an exercise journey with me. You guys are. That's what the Avanti community is for all of y'all, to have a friend who's going on your personal journey with you. And I invite you all to check in if you feel like it. If that feels like something that would support you, check in on the bottom of a comment on a video and just say, I did my day 35, or I did my day 2, or I did my day 7, or I did 10 minutes, I did 20 minutes. I think Sierra said yesterday she did like an hour, I think she told me. That's amazing. Okay, look, the workout's over. See how easy that was? Alexa, stop. Here I go. I do a little HIIT training at the end. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. My pants are falling down, so that's good. They were tight, now they're loose. Woo! Last stop. Woo! This long sleeve shirt is hot. Woo! It's not as cold today as it has been. Woo! Woo! How do y'all end your workouts? Woo! I started this new thing. So even after 80 days, I'm evolving my own process. And I'm enjoying all the new stuff that I'm doing. Who's on here? Somebody with blue. I see blue. Is that Colette? Hi, good morning, Colette. She said, I rebounded this morning for 3 sets of 10, rocking out to really loud music. Awesome. I know you're feeling good. Colette, are you still on the chat? I know you're feeling good. If you are still on the chat and you want to engage while I get my breath, tell people what you've noticed, because you've been fairly consistent now, right? Do you, yeah. So tell us, I'm going to start my pumping. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, I'm sitting in a bar stool chair, like a countertop chair, and I got my feet on top of the black mat, and I just pumping that soleus muscle, pumping the lymphatic system. When you use the calf muscle, it helps to pump the lymphatic system too. So I just give it that extra. So Colette, tell us by the way, I'm going to text you, Colette, later on. I think I have your cell phone. If not, I'm going to email you. I want to invite you, see what you're doing this weekend. I want to invite you over. So anyway, what can I say? So just the benefits are, amazing. And I think that if you stick with it, you get to enjoy them. So that's why I say, and I remind everyone on the videos, make patience your friend. Hello, Patience. How are you today? I'm going to keep you right here because I need you. Really have to have patience, y'all. This is not a quick, reactive thing. I will say that you can feel better immediately from the oxygen that gets in your body. And that is an immediate reaction, is the oxygen. That makes you feel good and your brain feels good and you feel sparky and alive and alert, like you don't need a coffee. So Colette says, so far, mostly a very enhanced feeling of well-being. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's a very good way to put it, Colette. Very good. So do you know what day you're on? Just because I think that I didn't have I had muscles building and I could feel my muscles building, but I didn't have my sizes weren't changing until around the 30th day of doing it. So y'all can go back to my videos and track the kinds of things I was saying, in the early days. That was 80 or more, 80 plus videos ago. So I can definitely tell you that I documented every single time I exercised. I documented it because I didn't want anybody to ever have to ask me the question, did you ever do anything else besides rebounding? And I want to be able to say confidently, no. And I documented it. So if you want to know how many and how much and for how long and what I do, because I have positive expectation for myself and my body. And I want to keep doing this to just mold into the body of a fit, healthy individual. And I want people to go, wow, what'd you do? How'd you do that? And I'm going to say, I have a whole channel. You can go watch not 120 videos of how I did it. I did it rebounding. People might not believe me that something so simple gave me health benefits. That's what I'm trying to prove. Okay, so it's not quick. It's not a quick fix, but it's also not hard. So anybody, even people like me who have mobility challenges, I don't want to go for a 40-minute walk, but I can do a 10-minute rebound session, and that's like a 40-minute walk. So why wouldn't I just do a 10-minute rebound session instead of 40-minute walk? I mean, to me, it just makes total sense. Okay, Colette's on day 17. So Colette, hang in there. This is where you start getting, why am I on day 20 and I don't feel anything? Go look at my analogy. Anybody who wants to understand my analogy, I made a video of holding a plant that it was in a glass pot, like a glass jar. And the plant was all like a vine, but underneath were lots of little roots, okay? And we could see them because I only had water in the plant. And it's in my window still. It's in my kitchen window. And it basically is an analogy of what's happening in your body. Your body is making all the root system that your body needs for the new activity that you're giving your body. I mean, I was going from practically immobile to rebounding every single day. So my body had to build up muscles and tendons and cartilage and bone density and all these things. So I would just say, please be patient with yourself and hang it. That's why a community like we're creating is so important. So even when you're not seeing changes and you stay engaged in the conversation with other people who are having change, then maybe you can have a belief in your own body's ability that it knows exactly what it needs to do. And when you trust your body and you stay consistent, giving your body what it needs, and I'm going to remind y'all in that book, what your body needs are 4 things. You got to provide it with good, an alkaline water option. because that helps the acidity in the body. Number 2, you need oxygen to the cells. That's what rebounding is, oxygen to the cells daily. So instead of looking for a weight loss, just know that if you've got some damaged cells in there that need oxygen, you're putting the oxygen in the body to go to the cells at the cellular level. So give yourself grace. Be patient. You don't know what your body's building out there. Maybe it's fighting something with this new oxygen. So let it get it, just keep giving it oxygen, because there's no question that's what the body needs. Number 3 is good concentrated nutrition. Make sure the nutrition you're eating is really powerful nutrition. The man in the book said he ate bee pollen and a lot of bee products because they're highly like a whole food apparently. And the food system's challenging these days. So make sure you've got a good product, like an Organifi or something where you can get some good phytochemicals in your body. And then the final thing he said, and that's what I'm hoping to inspire everybody, is to always think positive about their day, about their body, about their life, about their circumstances. Even when your circumstances are challenged, just believe that it's going to get better. You've got to focus on and accentuate the positive, because by focusing on the negative, you're only going to live in that negative, stressed environment, and that's not good for your cells. And your cells are doing whatever your mind is telling them to do. All right, so let me see what y'all are saying here. I'm finished with my soapbox. All right, good to know. Wait, I think I missed Sierra's. When combined with great music, it's totally fun. Okay, good. Shh, I'm sneaking in. Okay, we won't say anything, Sierra. We won't say anything. I won't put that comment on the video. Yes, really like this group and learning about everyone's experience. Yes, that is so true, y'all. Colette. Oh my gosh, I get it. I get it. What did I have? You know what I had for lunch yesterday? We went to City Center. Colette, you probably know where that is, at I-10 and Beltway. And I took my Vietnamese friend who's only had Thai food once in her life. She's in her 40s, to a Thai place in City Center that's really good. And I had the lunch special. They give you a little salad with like a ginger dressing, which was good, just a little plate. So you get to put greens in your body. By the way, I'm going to side note, if you put greens in your stomach first, you will slow the spike of blood sugar of whatever you eat next, because it's the fiber that from the greens that slows the uptake of sugar in your carbs or whatever that you eat. And I ate pad thai chicken, and it had like 2 pieces of grilled shrimp. I'm talking lovely grilled. Oh my gosh, they were so good. And is that all I ate yesterday? That's kind of all I ate yesterday until I ate something around 7 p.m. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So on top of that, I ate my spirulina. I ate my pumpkin seeds to kill my if I have parasites. I don't know if I have parasites, but if I do, my pumpkin seeds are high in potassium. They're going to go down there and kill them, get them out. And I took my castor oil and drinking my tea that I drink every day to cleanse my cells and give them a shower on the inside. So, Colette and I have had this conversation. We just want to create balance. We don't want to just go all or nothing off of something. I want to enjoy life. I believe in la dolce vita, and I would rather live short and have a dolce vita than live a long, drawn out life that wasn't, fun. So that's, Judy is our mascot. She's 90. She's in the community. and she is healthy as a button. And she eats bee pollen. When I asked her what does she contribute her health to, she said her bee pollen is a big part of it. And I think that also her positive mental attitude is a big part. And I also, just by talking to her, I find that she's active and busy, and she has community. She has friends that she hangs out with. I think there was a study done that said no matter how healthy you eat, if you don't have a community of friends, your community of friends can predict your longevity and vitality greater than the food you eat. So isn't that powerful? So look, I mean, that's part of the Avanti community. We're creating a community of friends. And yes, maybe we only see each other once a year, or maybe we have like a yearly vacation outing, that we go do something together, go somewhere on vacation once a year and connect and then go back to our lives. Like that would be a dream. And I'm totally capable of creating something like that. But that would also have to be something that the community wants. So, this is the very beginning. We're only in month 2 of this new community. What is the potential? We're all crafting it together. So, and again, I'm going to say this now that I'm up front and up close and personal here on the video, but I said this on a YouTube video on a short yesterday. I want everyone to know that the community and the channel is not about me. It's not watch Lydia and, see what happens to her. That is an aspect of it, obviously, because people need something to focus on. But I'm doing that in order to create a community where it's not a community of me, it's a community of we, and it's a channel not of me, it's a channel of we. So I want to engage the community to participate in the journey, however they're comfortable. And so I'm hoping to create a space that serves people and that people can feel motivated and inspired by everybody and everybody's stories. That's the intention, and that's what I'm hoping to create. And it's just brand new, so it's evolving. Just like I'm evolving my exercise. For the first 80 days, I wasn't using weights. Can y'all hear my rebounder squeaking? Speaking about community, I've put in my notice of work, taking a huge pay. It's resting in the universe to provide your environment. Okay. Oopsies. Okay. Yes, I believe that loneliness is a killer. Yes, duty is so inspiring. Your aunt in Paris took spirulina. Y'all, spirulina is so good. I'm not far from city center and Chinatown. Oh, good. You're by me then, Colette. I live over near like the Beltway 8 in Westheimer, but further in. So I'll tell you privately. Good. All right. Here, I'm all caught up. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Hey. So, Sierra, I'm going to call you. I don't understand. Speaking about community, I've put in my notice at work. That's big. Taking a huge pay, it resting in the universe to provide. Oh, trusting. You're saying I'm trusting in the universe to provide because I want to be in a healthy environment. Awesome. Sierra, let's do it. Let's do it. I did the same thing. I mean, I got laid off, but I've been trusting in the universe for God, whatever you want to call it, the creator, since July of 2021. So I believe we create our realities. So you got to create your life, the life that you want. There is something calling us. Yes, Colette. Yes, yes. Oh, good, guys. I can't wait to see y'all again on Sunday night. It's almost here. We're on hump day. It's Wednesday. We're almost here. So, yeah, spirulina. It's good for cleaning out toxins. Yes, Colette is right. I'm going to put that on the screen. Colette is our inspirational message today. Something is calling you. Yes, 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 yes. Somebody asked me to do more chair, sit down exercises with the rebounder. So maybe I'll do one a week. How about that? I'll do one sit down rebounder 10-minute exercise a week just to do something different. Somebody said that it's amazing how the sit down on the rebounder is harder than the standing. So I haven't really, I don't know if they were talking about sitting in the chair or sitting on the rebounder. See, my legs are already tired. My quadriceps are tired. The outside. You know what? I have a book I bought. God, I bought it probably in 2014, 2013, 2012 maybe. It was a book all about the muscles of the body, and I have a box of like all health and food related diet type, library books that are my books. I bought them. They're just in my personal library is what I'm talking about. And I have them in a plastic storage bin. I want to go get that muscle book and look at the muscles in my body so I could see what my cells are building, and we could talk about that, what our cells are building. And then I talked to one of Judy's friends, and she recommended that I needed to read again, because I've already read it once, that book, Eat Right for Your Blood Type. And I'm an O positive. And so I've read it before, and she said there's something I'm eating that's not aligning with my body. And I'm sure it's corn. I'm probably pretty sure it's either corn or oil, because I eat Mexican food, at least once a week, sometimes twice, but usually at least once a week. And of course, they got chips. I'm in Texas. Mexican food is everything in Texas. It's so good. The salsa, all those peppers. Oh, I'm making myself hungry. So you're an A, positive. Did you read that book before, Colette, about Eat Right for Your Blood Type? I think I'm supposed to eat beef, like I can. It's not that I'm supposed to, but I can. I don't have to be a vegetarian. Some people, like my mom, she, Colette, I know. What's your favorite? Mine is either Papacitos is always good, never go wrong there, or you're supposed to live on beans. Actually, that's not bad. Potassium and fiber. Of course, Escalantes. Do you like Escalantes? And then I used to not like Los Tios because it was my childhood restaurant that we would go to. My dad used to get the Tampico dinner. I remember that like rings in my ear, his order. I'll have the Tampico dinner. Had like a cheese enchilada and something else. Anyway, I have a place next to, I've never been there. I think I've seen it. Colette, I'll have to Google it. Anyway, Sierra and Sonia want to come visit me, and I say, "Come on down, let's have party town." Well, Colette will be here. That'll be at least the four of us getting together. Go have tea or something. I have my childhood dining table here in my house now. I got rid of my, like modern table, and I took the childhood formal dining table when my mom died, just because it has so many memories from sitting around it for lovely dinners and fancy occasions like Christmas and, Thanksgiving and Easter. And it has a lot of happy memories, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 8 chairs. And over the Christmas holidays, I put the 2 leaves in the table to make it as big as it can go. And I put all the chairs around the table during the holidays. And it was so lovely. It reminded me of like all of the people in my family who have already passed on. Like there's a chair for my dad at the head of the table in the captain's chair, and then there's the chair for my sister Sharon, my oldest sister. There's a chair for my grandmother who used to always be with us around for the holidays. My dad's mother was always with us. And then her daughter, which is my aunt, my dad's sister, always with us for the holidays. She's still alive, so she's here. And of course, my other 2 sisters that live in Colorado, they're gone. They don't live here in town anymore, so there's a space for them. And then, of course, y'all know, a space for my mom, who just passed away in May. So, and of course, my chair. So it was just so lovely to have that table fully extended to represent the members of my family who have either passed on or are just no longer here in my city and in my space. It's like I'm holding their space in my home, for their energy to be here too. So I love having the table extended as big as it is. You can't go wrong eating Mexican Houston. Even go to the little cafe to eat at El Ahora. I'll have to authentic home cooking soup and entrees. Oh my God, Colette, I'm gonna have to look that up. I haven't tried a lot of the little mom and pops. Sometimes they scare me with their, cleanliness. Remember, Colette, are you from here? Do you remember Marvin Zindler? They got slime in the ice machines. They got slime in the ice machines. That was like a post on the nightly news. Like every Friday night, he would read the health report of what restaurants failed the health inspection. And I'm like, wow, that really deters people from not keeping a clean restaurant. Like they'll definitely keep a clean restaurant to stay out of the. Oh, good. Okay. Ahora. Is that off of Bel Air? Where is that? Yeah. Marvin Zindler, Eyewitness News. Colette, where did you go to high school? I went to Bel Air High School, off of Rice Avenue. Where did you go to high school? Anyway. All right. So my arms are getting stronger. Can y'all see? I'm getting muscles. I mean, I know y'all can't see, but like, look, that's defined right there. And then this is all just fat that's going away. It's going away. It's shrinking. I was zoned to Bel Air. Oh, Bissonnette. Okay. Yeah. So, y'all, I think that for anyone who's trying to lose weight and they're older and they're worried about saggy skin, which, it's a thought and a concern of mine. But when I rebound, I say, I'm building muscle and tightening skin. I'm building muscle. And I really feel like the cellular workout that the rebounder is just shrinking the fluid out, and my cells are replacing themselves. And I'm telling my body, I don't need saggy skin. Saggy skin is not going to serve me in any way whatsoever. In fact, body, me having saggy skin will only hinder me from optimal performance in life. So I don't need it. You can release it. You can bring in new, strong, healthy cells to make firm, tight arms as I continue to release the fluid in my body. That's what I'm telling myself. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I know. I love that. Incantation. What does that mean? I don't know what incantation means. Is that the Eyewitness News thing? Colette, what does incantation mean? I'm gonna have to Google search that to see what that word means. Incantation. So, and of course, Dr. Red Duke. Oh yeah, from the Health Science Center. That's right. I'm Dr. Red Duke. Yeah, he was a cowboy, wasn't he? All right, so now I got one leg on the bouncer and my left leg is on the edge of the rebounder for stability. You know what? Does anybody know who's listening on this call? I'm going to switch gears and bounce my left leg now. Does anybody know if one side of the body has the lymphatic system? It's like one leg. I saw the lymphatic vessels and it was like, I think it was in one leg. And I was like, is it really only on one side? Like it's on the left leg or something? If that's the case, I probably need to get on the rebounder like I'm doing. Here, let me show y'all what I'm doing. So I just got one leg that's straight and one leg. So I need to figure out which leg is it that has the lymphatic vessels. And I'll just sit and pump that leg extra. I'll give it extra pump in a given day. Just what you are doing when you say, I'm building muscle and an incantation. Okay, like a mantra. It's like a mantra. Okay, got it. I've heard that before now that you say that. In fact, that sounds Italian, cantare, cantare. Cantare is probably like Latin. And cantation is probably I could probably look it up. Cantazione is probably like incantation. That's probably where that word came from. Duty, the whole body. Oh no, but I saw in a video on. No, I know that the whole body has lymphatic system, but when you look in the diagram on like YouTube, only one of the legs had the vessels. So I'm going to go find what I saw and try to figure it out. And plus, by the way, I was saying on my video earlier that I emailed for a second time this guy named Keith who responded back to me in the new year. And he said, I'm heading down to South Africa. He was in the UK for the holidays. And he said, and I'll get back with you. Well, it's been like 2.5 weeks. He hasn't gotten back with me, but he probably just forgot. So I did last night. By the way, I stayed up last night and I got a lot of work done. I didn't go to bed till like 1. Because I had to upload 2 podcasts and I have to edit them. When I make the audio podcast, I have to edit those. The videos on YouTube, I don't have to edit because they're live streams. But the audios on the Apple Podcast, Amazon, Audible, Spotify, my podcasts are on all of those channels. And I have to do a lot more work to those audibles. And I just drag it out. So I uploaded Nikki's podcast to the Avanti Wellness podcast. So people who like to listen through audio on their way to work or whatever, they can listen to the interviews that way. And then my nonprofit podcast called Oneness Junkie, I uploaded the podcast I did last week called Sight into Sound. And what those people do is they read textbooks and manuals, like you buy a blender or you buy a appliance and you want to read the manual, blind people or people who have disability with seeing things, small print or whatever, they can ship the manual to this company, and the company will read the manual in an audio file and turn the manual into an audio file for people who have challenges reading. And the cool thing is it's not just, I mean, if you wanted to just listen to like the Wall Street Journal being read to you every day, you have to listen to my podcast because he gives the channel that you can tune into, like even on your Alexa, she can play it and you could tell her to play it, and you could be making breakfast and you could just read, I mean, listen to the Wall Street Journal being read to you, and then you could not have to get a subscription. And they read a couple of magazines, like I think the New York Times and the, what did I just say, the Wall Street Journal, and I think they read People or Time magazine. They read a couple of other magazines out like on a schedule every day, and they're on demand, I think. So you don't have to catch them on the radio. You can just ask them to play it. Anyway, I thought it was super cool. So now I'm interviewing nonprofits to help highlight all the nonprofits who are doing wonderful things for people, to just bring awareness to people on that channel, to try to bring more conscious awareness about all the good that is happening in the world. This is just my wellness channel. So, and then when it's time to go set sail and I'm rebounding around the world, y'all can come with me because I'm going to be live streaming my travels around the world. And that is not going to happen until Joy passes away. And she's 16. I'm just planning my future for what I'm going to do when that happens, and I no longer need to be her care provider. I have a plan, and I'm going to go take off and travel the world and live stream and video the places that I've already interviewed, and then interview new places to help people be inspired to explore the world more and to focus on their dreams. If they have a dream to do something like that, I want to show people how to achieve their dreams, because I've had that dream for 30 years. So this is like my time, and it's my opportunity with the internet, Wi-Fi, cellular service, it being so cheap, WhatsApp, live streaming from your cell phone, podcasting, YouTube channeling, all of that. It's finally here. So that's what I'm building, my dreams. So I want to help support you in your dreams. Yeah. Duty, yes. I know that there's lymph here. I know there's lymph all over the body. Yes, that's not what I was saying. There's lymph here. There's lymph in your face. It's all over. There's a thoracic duct here. It's all here. It's on your armpits. Lymph nodes, and it's under your, behind your knees. Yes, lymph is all over the body. What I saw in the diagram is that it was a line that was coming from up one side of the body. So I'm just going to go figure out, what were they talking about? Why were they demonstrating that from the bottom? It was like it wasn't in the other leg. It was only in that leg. So I got to go find out what they were saying and what they were talking about, because it represented as if there was, like, from the calf, it was on one side of the body, and then it went all throughout the groin. Like once it came up the leg, it was like lymph all in here, the groin area, and then the thoracic, and then under the arms, and here, and the here, and under here, and under your eyes, and behind your temples. And I mean, it's all in here. You know, that's why when you're doing rebounding, your face starts to drain all the fluid out of your face. So yeah, I know. I'll show y'all what I was talking about. I wasn't describing it very well. I wasn't complete in my description. So I'm probably going to do a book reading, either a book review, probably this afternoon. Y'all might see me pop on for a couple little shorts here and there. But just right now, because I'm really growing the channel, I'm popping on a lot more frequently. Plus, I have the time because I'm not working right now. So when I do have a job, or if I end up getting a job, you know, that's going to be 8 hours out of my day. That's why I'm pumping information to the channel now so that it can float around and gather everyone to come be part of the community when I do go back to work. So hopefully y'all don't get tired of me. I'm on a mission. I want to help you reach your mission potential of what you want for your life. And for me, it all starts by me getting healthy first. I can't go enjoy the world traveling until I'm shrunk a little more and a little more and a little more. So I'm calling myself the incredible shrinking woman, because that's what I want to be. I want to be shrinking and being smaller in my body. So I'm going to say bye for now. Thanks, guys, for being on here and having a conversation with me. And enjoy your day. Hope you get your lymphatic drainage activated. And keep up the good work. And come back and join us on Sunday night. If you haven't ever signed up for the email, the way to do it is come on avantiwellness.com and send a contact us form with your email address and say you want to be. Oh, thank you, Sheila. That's what I'm talking about. The largest is on the left side. See, that's what I was focusing on, is like there was some kind of a, like I remember thinking it was like the left side. So that's what I was thinking. I'm just going to left side pump that leg extra, work that left leg extra. So someone's calling me. I hear my phone vibrating. All right, guys, get it run. Talk to y'all later. See you soon. I'm going to be on my 5-minute bounce later. Talk to you later. Bye.